Hello dear children. We have learned in the last class regarding what a polynomial is. A polynomial is a mathematical expression where the power of the variable is a whole number. And we have seen about different types of polynomials based on the number of terms in the given expression. Also, we have seen how to represent a polynomial. How do you represent a polynomial? A polynomial is represented as P of x. P of x indicates that it is a polynomial in the variable x. So, you can have polynomials in one variable, two variable or any number of variables. Then we have seen what is the degree of a polynomial and also based on the degree, the different classification of polynomials. Now, today we will be learning about value of a polynomial. What is value of a polynomial? The value of a polynomial is a real constant obtained on assigning value to the variable of the polynomial. Is it clear? One more time I may say, the value of a polynomial is a real constant obtained on assigning value to the variable of the polynomial. Let us consider an example. Say let P of x be a polynomial of the form, say 5x square minus 2. Suppose this is a polynomial in the variable x. So P of x equals 5x square minus 2. Now I am going to find the value of this polynomial at the assigned value of the variable. So let us try to find the value of this polynomial at x equals say 1. That is, when the value of the variable is 1, what is the value of the polynomial, given polynomial? What is the polynomial given? P of x equals 5x square minus 2. How you will do this? In place where the variable x is coming, you will assign this value. What is the value? X is 1. So instead of x, you will be putting there or assigning or substituting the value as 1. So this you can write it as P of 1. Means now you will be substituting the value of 1 for the variable x. So P of 1 will be equal to 5 into, instead of x, you will be taking the value as 1. So 1 square minus 2. So this will be equal to 5 into 1 square. 1 square is 1 itself. 5 into 1 is 5 minus 2. How much is this? 3. So value of the polynomial 5x square minus 2 at x equals 1 is 3. Same way, let us try to find the value of this polynomial at x equals 0. When the value of x is 0. So how will you write this? P of 0 is equal to 5 into 0 square minus 2. 0 square is 0, 5 into 0 is 0. So what remains? Minus 2. So value of this polynomial at x equals 0 is minus 2. Let us try to find the value when x equals minus 2. How will you find? P of minus 2 will be equal to, wherever you are having x, you will be assigning it as minus 2. So 5 into minus 2 the whole square. Please put brackets for the value that you are putting for the variable. It indicates that is the value for the variable, especially when you have a negative sign. It is a must that you should be putting a bracket, putting it within the brackets. Minus 2. Now minus 2 square. When you square a negative digit, you will be getting it as a positive one. So minus 2 square will be plus 4. 5 into 4 is 20. Minus 2, which is equal to 18. So this is value of the polynomial. So this real constant, that is 3, minus 2 and 18. All these are the real constants obtained on assigning different values to the variable. Say 1, 0, minus 2, etc. So these are the values of the polynomial. So understood what is value of the polynomial? A real constant obtained on assigning values to the variables of the given polynomial. This is the value of the polynomial this particular polynomial only. What polynomial is given for us. Is it clear? Okay. Now let us take a polynomial, say of the form, say p of x is equal to x minus 2. I am taking a polynomial p of x equals x minus 2. Now I am going to assign values for the variable x. Let us first find p of 1. When I am putting x as 1, what is the value of the polynomial? P of 1 will be equal to, instead of x, you will be putting it as 1. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Let us find p of 0. What is p of 0? Instead of x, you are putting 0. So 0 minus 2, this is equal to minus 2. P of minus 1. What is p of minus 1? Instead of x, you are putting minus 1. So minus 1 minus 2. Minus 1 minus 2, both are negative. So you will be adding and putting the negative sign. So 2 plus 1, 3. Both are negative. So it is minus 3. Now let us find p of 2. What is p of 2? Instead of 2x, you will be putting it as 2. So this will be 2 minus 2 equal to 0. Let us find p of minus 2. What is p of minus 2? Minus 2 minus 2. Minus 2 minus 2 is minus 4. Now look at these values. Of all these values of the polynomial, one of the values is 0. When is the value of the polynomial becoming 0? When the value of the variable is 2. So of all the values what we are giving for the variable, when the value of variable is 2, for this particular polynomial, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. Only for this particular value, that is when x is 2, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. So this value of the variable which makes the value of the polynomial 0 is called 0 of the polynomial. It is called 0 of the polynomial. See, last class we have learned about 0 polynomial. What is 0 polynomial? The number 0 is called as 0 polynomial. See, like we are having monomial, binomial, trinomial, then cubic polynomial, quadratic and all. The polynomial 0, that is a number 0 is called as 0 polynomial. But here the wording is different. 0 of the polynomial. So what is 0 of a polynomial? Mathematically, how you can define it? It is a real constant which makes the value of the polynomial 0. When you substitute the variable some value, the value of the polynomial becomes 0. What value of the variable makes the value of the polynomial 0 is called 0 of that particular polynomial. See, this 2 is not the 0 for all the polynomials, any polynomial given. It is a 0 of which polynomial? X minus 2. Supposing I take one more example. Say p of x equals x plus 3. Let us take x plus 3. Let us assign values for x. Take p of 0. When x is 0, what is the value of the polynomial? 0 plus 3, 3. Find p of 1. P of 1 is 1 plus 3, 4. Find p of minus 1. P of minus 1 is minus 1 plus 3, which is 2. Now find p of minus 2. Minus 2 plus 3, which is 1. P of 2. 2 plus 3, 5. Let us find p of 3. What is p of 3? Instead of x, you put 3. 3 plus 3 equal to 6. P of minus 3. What is p of minus 3? Minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Now when you look into all these values of the polynomial, which value is 0 here? This one is 0. When will it become 0? When the value of the variable is minus 3. So minus 3 is the 0 of this polynomial. Which polynomial? X plus 3. Is it clear what is 0 of a polynomial? 0 of a polynomial is a real constant which makes the value of the polynomial 0. That particular number which makes the value of the polynomial 0 is called as 0 of the polynomial. Now, is it possible for us always to go on assigning values for the variable and then find at which value the value of the polynomial becomes 0? No, that is difficult for us. Supposing the number is larger, then we have to go on finding it. It takes a lot of time. So, we have a technique to find the 0 of a polynomial. Now, to find 0 of a given polynomial, see, for class 9, we are restricting ourselves to a linear polynomial. Most of the cases will be only linear. Linear polynomial means the degree is 1. So, we are restricting ourselves to linear polynomials. In class 10, we will go for quadratic and all. So, here we are confining ourselves to linear polynomials. So, supposing you are having a polynomial, say p of x equals x minus 5. Now, how to find the 0 of this polynomial? What you do here is, you will equate the given polynomial to 0. What is the meaning of equating to 0? Equating to 0 means making it equal to 0. That is, you will make this polynomial equal to 0. Or you just rewrite it equal to 0. So, what is the polynomial? X minus 5. So, you are going to equate x minus 5 to 0. So, now you are getting this in the form of an equation. Now, can't you find the value of x? What would be the value of x? You are taking minus 5 to the other side. So, x will be what? 0 minus 5 taken to the other side, it becomes plus 5. So, what is the value? X equals 5. Let us substitute and see whether this is correct or not. When x is 5, what does p of x become? 5 minus 5 equal to 0. So, 5 is the 0 of this given polynomial. So, given any polynomial, how to find the 0 of that particular polynomial? Equate the given polynomial to 0. Suppose you are having, say, p of x equals, say, ax plus b. Generally, I am giving ax plus b. How will you find the 0 of this? What you will do? You will equate this polynomial to 0. So, ax plus b is equal to 0. Now, what will you do? Ax will be, this is now in the form of a linear equation. Now, what will you do? You will take the plus b to the other side. So, it will become 0 minus b, or ax equals minus b. Now, what is x? What is the value of x? Minus b by a. So, when the value of x is minus b by a, the value of this polynomial becomes 0. Let us see whether it is correct or not. So, let us substitute here a into, what is the value of x? Minus b by a plus b. A into minus b by a, this a and this a gets cancelled. What remains? Minus b plus b, which is equal to 0. So, minus b by a is the 0 of this given polynomial. Have you understood how to find the 0 of a polynomial? Just equate the given polynomial to 0. Now, another one type of question may be asked like this. You are given a value and asked to find out whether that is a 0 of a given polynomial. One question. Suppose you are given, find whether, say, 2 is the 0 of the polynomial p of x equals 4x minus 4. I am having a polynomial 4x minus 4. You are asked to find out whether 2 is the 0 of this. So, what you will do here? We are going to find out, when we substitute x as 2, will the value of the polynomial become 0? So, what you are going to find out? P of 2. What is P of 2? P of x is 4x minus 4. Instead of x, you will be putting x as 2. So, this will be 4 into 2 minus 4. 4 into 2 is 8 minus 4, which is equal to 4. Is this equal to 0? No, this is not equal to 0. So, when you put the value of p x as 2, the value of the polynomial is not becoming 0. What do you understand from that? 2 is not a 0 of the given polynomial. Is it clear? Now, if I am asking you what is the 0 of this particular polynomial, what you will do? You will equate this to 0. So 4x minus 4, equating it to 0. 4x will be what? Take minus 4 to the side, becomes plus 4. X will be equal to 4 by 4, which is 1. So 2 is not a 0. You are not asked to find out. I just asked a question, what is a 0? You are asked to find out whether 2 is a 0 of the given polynomial. So given any question, to find whether the given value is a 0 of the given polynomial, what you should do? Substitute that value for the variable x and see whether the value of the polynomial is 0. Is it clear? Now coming to a point. See, we have learned about a 0 polynomial and constant polynomial. What is the 0 of a constant polynomial? Constant polynomial means any number is a constant polynomial. So what is the 0 of that? The 0 of a constant polynomial is 0 itself. What makes the value of the polynomial 0? When you multiply it with 0. So the constant polynomial 0 is 0 itself. What is the 0 of a 0 polynomial? Just think. Have you got any idea in your mind? Okay, I'll give you the answer. Every real number is a 0 of 0 polynomial. Because any number you multiplied with 0, the result is 0. So every real number is a 0 of 0 polynomial. And 0 is the 0 of constant polynomial. Is that clear to you? So what we have learned today, we have learned two concepts, value of a polynomial and 0 of a polynomial. What is value of a polynomial? The real constant obtained on assigning value to the variable is the value of the polynomial. And what is 0 of polynomial? The real constant which makes the value of the polynomial 0 is called 0 of the polynomial. And we have also seen how to find 0 of a given linear polynomial, how we equate it to 0. Is it clear? Okay, thank you children.